Recording's in progress. All right. Okay, so today we've got an AMRAP in 20. First of all, I want to thank all of you for bearing with our coach week off last week. Thank you very much. I hope you took advantage of the recording library and did some workouts on your own. Today I'm going to have you do an AMRAP in 20 with 4 stations. Station A is squat or squat jump. So you can do 20 squats, arms go forward as hips go back into the heels, knees flare out as you get to the bottom of that range. Only sink as deep as you can maintain a neutral pelvis. So that means your butt's not tucking under like that and falling forward and towards your knees. If you choose to do squat jump, same movement, but your landing is continuous with the subsequent squat. It doesn't have to be a high jump, especially given that it's an AMRAP and you want to complete reps as quickly as you can. But obviously that will be harder than the squats. It's also probably faster if you're keeping the jump slow. Next, we've got 5 inchworm walks to push-up, which is often an exercise we use in the warm-up, but you're going to plant your palms on the floor, walk out to plank. So you can see my head. And do a push-up out here from your toes or from your knees is also fine. Then you're going to walk back, stand up fully, and repeat that 5 times total for that station. Next station is a drill. So high knees on the spot. You can do high knee run, knees to hip height, big arm swing from the shoulder, 100 steps. Or if you choose to do skip, you can do 70 of those. So it's 50 each or 35 each on that. And the last exercise in this circuit is an overhead reverse lunge. So for this, you don't need a lot of load. It's more about just trying to maintain stability with that overhead press. And if you really feel like you're unstable with a load, you can actually just go with a reach. That's fine too. But you're going to step back, drop to lunge, and simultaneously bring the dumbbells over your head. As you step forward, they come back down to your shoulder. So that's 10 per side. If you have a pair of sort of lighter dumbbells, you can use that. If you only have sort of bigger ones, you can just use one and hold it here. Or if you're using like a jug of laundry detergent, then probably just hold it here and work that pattern with a single load in front. So 10 per side on that, 20 total. Any questions about the circuit for the AMRAP? Nope, good. Let's start the warm-up with a march, high knee marching. Put some initials on my page here. Okay, let's have you go from A march to A skip at this point. If you're okay to do that. If you're watching the recording and you're not able to do the skip, you can just do A march on that station for 70 steps. That's fine too. Really want to see people trying to get the knees to hip height on this. It's easy to do these quickly if you're not. So really work on getting them up high to hip height. And you can stay at skip at this point or go to run now. Another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's great. Good stuff. Let's do some squatting. Let's do 10 squats and 10 squat jumps if you intend to squat jump during your circuit. Otherwise, just do 15 squats. So arms go forward as the hips go back. Knees flare out as you sink into the bottom of the range. So just 5 of you, including Murray over here to my left. I will probably be able to track everybody's rounds. I'll holler out your name to let you know that I've recorded your round as I see you do that. Let's go to practice that inchworm walk to push up just as though we are doing it in the circuit. So planting palms on the floor, walk out to plank, push up out here from knees or toes, walk back, stand up fully, and repeat that pattern 4 more times, so 5 total. Good stuff. Let's warm up the lunge pattern now. So let's do some just alternating reverse lunge with opposing arm drive, 5 per side, and then do 5 per side with just an overhead reach to practice that pattern. And then grab whatever load you feel like you're going to use and do 3 per side just to practice the pattern in earnest. So go unloaded, normal arm movement for 5 per side, then unloaded with an overhead reach, and then loaded with whatever you're going to load 3 per side. So you want to make that step back simultaneous with the overhead press, not a 2-step process. That's it. And you want to make it more of a press than a front raise, Alvin. So right now you're doing this. Other than that, start here and press. Cool. It doesn't have to be a big weight. We're just looking for stability here. That's it. You got it. So just 3 per side, practicing with whatever load you're going to use. And we'll start the workout in 100 seconds, give you time to get your bearings, have a sip of water. The time will be counting up on the clock behind me to my left. So it's 20 squats or squat jump, 5 inchworm walk to push up, 100 or 70 A runs or A skips, and 20 alternating reverse lunge, 10 per side with overhead press. Starting in 30 seconds now. Now 20. Starting in 10. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat or squat jump. It doesn't have to be a high jump if you're doing squat jumps. Just a little flight phase is fine. From this, you're going into those inchworm walk to push-ups. Inchworm walk to push-up times 5 is next, followed by the A's. Want to stand all the way up right at the end of each repetition. And there you're going to A run or A skip if you can't do A run. Keep the knees at hip height, big arm swing from the shoulder. 50 each leg if you're running, 35 if you're skipping. Ten per side on that alternating reverse lunge. Once you're done that, remember, as you step back to lunge, the overhead press is simultaneous. Gotta get that back knee to the floor. Those look good. Didn't mention, but an overhead reach is just fine. If for some reason you can't load an overhead press. Wendy, gotcha. Jane, gotcha. At 230 here. Alvin, gotcha. Murray, gotcha. Just past the 3-minute mark here. Scott, gotcha. We're at 340 here. Knees high on those A's. When did you do your A's? A skip or A run? You did? Okay, sorry. Wendy, gotcha. 448 right now. Alvin, gotcha. Coming up, just hit 5 minutes. Jane, gotcha. Looks good. Just past the 6-minute mark here. Gotcha, Murray. At 6:30 now. Gotcha, Wendy. Coming up to 8 minutes. Gotcha, Alvin. Got it, Jane. Just hitting 8 minutes now. Gotcha, Scott. 8:17 here. Working those knees high on the A's. Keep dropping deep on those lunges. And full range on the push-ups as well. Gotcha, Wendy and Alvin. Gotcha, Mary. Coming up to 10:40 here. Jane, got it. 10:46. Nice work, you guys. Take pauses when you need to, whether that's between sets or breaking sets up, that's fine too. Well past the half here, coming up to 12 minutes. Gotcha, Alvin. 12:35. Gotcha, Wendy. 12:45. Watch that chest doesn't drop, Alvin, on those squats. You want to hold posture. Gotcha, Scott. 13:20. Gotcha, Jane. 14:20 now. Gotcha, Alvin. 15:15. Gotcha, Wendy. Gotcha, Murray. In the final quarter of the workout here. The final 20%, actually. It's 4 minutes left. 3.5 left. Gotcha, Jane. Two minutes remaining. Gotcha, Scott. Sorry, not 2 minutes remaining. Now there's 2 minutes remaining. Gotcha, Alvin and Wendy. Looking at the clock in the mirror so that 5 looked like or 2 looked like a 5. Final 100 seconds. Lead with that chest on those push-ups. Make sure you're getting elbows to 90 degrees. Doesn't matter how close your face is to the floor. It's how close your chest is to the floor. 75 seconds. 70. 60. 50. 40. Final 30 seconds. Good job, Jane. Gotcha. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Done. Alvin, you finish? Jane, you're even, right? Scott, you got through B? Plus nap?
B for me.
B for you? Gotcha. Marie, even? Nice job. All right, folks. Good one. Good to see you all again. And I'll see you guys Monday, likely. And Cito's go for tomorrow's corrective at 8 o'clock, and then Friday's classes as well. Take care. Bye, everybody.